All right, YouTubers, welcome back to War Thunder Ground Forces with the Angry Nerd. And today I thought we would take a look at some of the history of the Mark IV Churchills. Specifically, we're going to have gameplay and stats of the Mark IV A22B Churchill Mark III, but we're going to go over some, not all, of the other variants of the Churchill. So before we get started, I'd like to bring your attention to the skin that's on this vehicle. It was created by Tiger 6, and I will put a link down in the description of the video so that you can find his live at warthunder.com profile and download this skin and some of the other wonderful skins that he has created. So go over there, take a look. If you like them, give him a subscribe and let him know how good they look. Okay, so the tank infantry Mark IV A22 was a British heavy infantry tank used in the Second World War. The origins of its design lay in the expectation that the Second War in Europe might be fought under similar conditions than those of the First World War, and emphasized the ability to cross difficult ground. The Churchill was rushed into production to build up British defenses against a possible German invasion. The Mark IV A22 Churchill was a development from its predecessor, the A20, which was initially specified before the outbreak of the Second World War. The General Staff designation A20 was to be the replacement for the Matilda II and the Valentine infantry tanks. The specification was based around British infantry tank doctrine, with the expectation that the coming war would also be World War I style trench warfare. Speed and heavy firepower were not a priority. Thus, the A20 was to have a side sponson on each side, containing a 2-pounder gun and a coaxial machine gun, with another machine gun and smoke discharger on the front hull. Armor was to be about 60 millimeters on the turret. By June 1940, 4 prototypes had been built. The front hull saw an upgrade in armament with the addition of a 3-inch howitzer during the prototype stages. However, the A-20 project was canceled after the Battle of France and the emergency evacuation of the British Expeditionary Force from Dunkirk. The Battle of France proved that the coming war was not going to be a stagnant battlefield like the trench warfare of World War I. So the entire concept had to be re-evaluated, and was done so by Henry Merritt, the director of tank design at Woolwich Arsenal. His new concept, the A22, or Infantry Tank Mark IV Churchill, was given to Vauxhall Motors in June 1940. The War Office requested that the A22 be ready to enter production within the year due to growing fears of a German invasion of Britain. The designs were ready in July 1940, and the first prototypes were ready by December of the same year. Production soon followed in June 1941. The rushed development was cited by the company as the cause of many of the faults and defects in the tank, but demand by the government was so great, and the expectation was that these issues would be fixed during production. The Churchill tank suffered from an underpowered engine, weak armament, and mechanical issues which caused poor performance on the battlefield. In fact, the Churchill production was almost canceled in favor of the Cromwell due to its issues, but its usage in the Second Battle of El Alamein proved its value and kept it in service. The Churchill would carry on the rest of the war as one of the most versatile tank designs in British service, serving in many specialist roles other than its tank role. Altogether, a total of 7,568 Churchill units were produced from 1941 to 1945, with 5,968 as tanks. Now the Churchill 1 was equipped with a 2-pounder gun in the turret, along with a coaxial machine gun. There was also a 3-inch howitzer in the hull. It was a tank that was noted for its poor mechanical reliability. It was used in Tunisia, and some were still in use late in the war in Italy on the Gothic Line. Approximately 303 Churchill 1s were produced. Now, with the introduction of the Churchill Mk.II, the hull howitzer was removed and replaced with another machine gun to reduce costs and complexity. It was sometimes referred to as the Churchill 1A. 1,127 of these were built. The Churchill Mk.II CS, for close support, placed the 2-pounder gun in the hull and the howitzer in the turret. It was available in very limited numbers. It was sometimes referred to as the Churchill II. It was not used in combat. Now, the Churchill Mk.III, as seen here in War Thunder, was the first major armament overhaul of the series. It eliminated the hull howitzer and equipped the tank with the more powerful 6-pounder gun in the turret. Unlike earlier versions, it had a welded turret. The Mk.III was the first Mark to have catwalks over the upper tracks. 675 of the Mk.IIIs were built. Now, the Churchill Mk.IV was the most numerous of the Churchills, with 1,622 being produced. It was virtually identical to the Mk.III, the largest change being the return to the less costly cast turret. Some were retrofitted with the 75mm guns from Sherman tanks, and others were upgunned with the British 75mm gun. The Churchill Mk.V, of which 241 were built, was a Churchill equipped with a close support 95mm howitzer in place of the main gun in a cast turret. The turret was similar but not identical to the Mk.IV and 6 turrets, with a slightly different opening for the gun in the turret front face. The Churchill Mk.VI was produced with several minor improvements. It had an additional collar around the turret base to protect the turret race. It was also produced with the standard 75mm Mk.V gun. But few of these were built due to the near release of the Mk.VII and the current upgunning of the Mk.IIIs and IVs. The Churchill Mk.VII A22F, also in War Thunder, was the second major redesign from previous models. The Mk.VII used the 75mm gun. It was also wider and had much more armor. It is sometimes called the Heavy Churchill. This version of the Churchill first saw service in the Battle of Normandy and was redesignated A42 in 1945, with approximately 1,600 being produced. Altogether, there were 12 different tank variants produced for combat roles, with 11 more variants produced for specialized roles, ranging from armored personnel carrier to bridge layer, mine clearer, flamethrower tank, armored recovery vehicle, and let's not forget the much-loved 3-inch gun carrier. During the course of the war, older vehicles were reworked to bring them up to later standards. For example, 2-pounder turrets were replaced with the 6-pounder turret. Nearly 3,100 Churchills of all marks were rebuilt. After the Second World War, the Churchill stuck around in British Army service until the Korean War, where the British sent the Churchill Crocodile Squadron, C Squadron of the 7th Royal Tank Regiment to Korea to fight with the Allied coalition. After the Korean War, the Churchills remained in combat service until 1952, with the specialized bridge layer variant staying in service until the 1970s. Now in War Thunder, the Mark IV A22B Churchill Mk.III is a rank 2 vehicle with a battle rating of 4.0. It has a 482 horsepower engine propelling the 39-ton vehicle to a top speed of 12.6 miles per hour. It comes equipped with the 57mm 6-pounder OQF Mark V cannon, and with a maxed out crew, you can achieve a reload of 4.2 seconds. Okay, so what do I think of the Mark IV A22B Churchill Mk.III? Well, I think it's a pretty good tank. I've enjoyed my time playing it. I haven't had any real monster games, but I've had some good games. And I think what has kept me from having like a really excellent game is the speed of the vehicle. Toward the end of the match, you really don't have the speed to compete with your teammates and chase down those last 1 or 2 kills to, go, oh wow, that was like the best game. But, I've had some consistent games. Consistent ace tanker games. When I say ace tanker, I mean 5 kill games. It is not invulnerable, but it can take a pretty good beating. So that being said, why don't we hop into a game and see what I was able to do with the Churchill Mk.III. Okay, we picked up Berlin. And we're on the northern side, which is my favorite side to be on. That's good. I don't like coming from the southern side. Gives me more trouble. Oh, okay. Looks pretty good. Here we go. 2, 1, in. Okay, I'm going to come on over here to the left. I know the cap point is there to the center, but it's usually some battling going on. What is that? The Reichstag over there to the left. So we're going to come up here in these buildings. We're going to find us a good spot to cover. And there's a couple of places I like to come over here, but I'm going to stay here to the back on the slope of this spot right here. Covers my hull a little bit. It gives me the ability to take some pot shots. Doesn't give me the ability to hit them. But I can't get a beat on this guy. Let's find somebody. Oh, who hit me? Back off. Okay, so I took a couple of hits to the turret, but they were from a distance and they messed up my gun, but didn't take my crew out, so I'm pretty lucky there. I need to keep an eye on the corner of the, right there. See that? What we got? Bam. Is that an M18? Come on, you're telling me he's not dead yet? Got somebody else shooting at me too. Let's give him some. Make him think about it. If I was in that M18, I'd have been dead with the first hit. Come on. Okay, so we took care of that Sherman. How many times oh, he's getting away. Okay. Well, he took a beating. Oh, is he coming back out again? All right. He should have known better than that after the beating he took. Okay, let's see. It's a KV-1, I think. Just nicked him. No major damage. We got a friendly on the back side of the Reichstag there, so he should be able to spot. I'm going to move up. So we got 2 targets in front of the Reichstag here. I believe that's what it is. So I'm going to come up and see if I can push a little bit and clear them out, because they'll get good flanking shots on my teammates. Does this guy actually need towing or what? I don't know. Let's see. You know, I don't think he needs towing. I'm gonna let him go. He wasn't repairing, so if he'd have had the tow and the repair thing up, I'd have drug him over here behind this hill, but I think he just accidentally left it on. Probably screwed his shot up. Alright, let's creep up a little bit till we can get a shot. Or get shot. One of the two. Any? Let's see. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, that's no good. I'll level out so I can get my gun barrel down on them. Oh, teammate killed him right before I got that shot off. That's okay. Alright, hit him in the turret. That didn't hit. That pinned him in the hull. Let's try for the driver. There we go. I think I just shot that down his barrel. Be nice if he tried to fire and blew up and I got the kill. Doubt that's gonna happen. Let's see. Hit him in the turret. Again. Bounced. Oh, nice hit to the side. Got him. Right in the side of the turret. Got him. Alright, we're going to move up a little bit. So, enemy plane coming past. And I didn't hear any bombs dropping. Oh. Oh man, I got tracked. I'm trying to keep it turning until I get my body angled a little bit, but it's not going to do what I need to repair. Oh, that just barely hit him. Hit him in the track. Hit him in the engine, maybe he'll be still now. I need to move. Can't stay there and chase that kill, or I'd probably be the one getting killed. There's too much out in the open there. Okay, let's peek through here. Oh, man. It's an archer. M4. It's an AA gun right there. And those AA guns are surprisingly hard to kill. Oh, he can hit me. Let me back up. Let's see if we can return this favor. It's a 3-inch gun carrier. Oh, he moved. He didn't like that. Where is he at? There he is. Killed somebody, I think. Need to drop it just a tad. Making a run for it. Oh no, he's just moved his position a little bit. Somebody hit me. Checking to see where I'm getting hit from. It's an SU. Be careful, that thing can really do some damage. Got him. But he screwed my gun up. He back up just a tad. Let's go ahead and repair. I didn't want to sit there and take a beating while I was repairing. Teammates have captured the A point. All right, let's peek out a little bit more. Who's that? I think that was a Cromwell. There he is. Was a decent hit on him. That didn't do anything? There we go. Try for the driver. No pin. Oh, that didn't kill him? Oh, I got an assist on that. I feel a little bit ripped off. Come on. Oh, I think he got taken. Ooh, Artie. I wasn't paying attention. Let's see what we got here. Just can't hit him. Ticker's going down. I might need to move up, but Oh, let's see. My reload is not as fast as it was. There we go. Okay. So we made it. Didn't do too bad. Felt like I should at least got one more kill. Felt like that Cromwell probably could have done better on that. Okay, let's see. Multi-strike, shadow strike streak, tank rescuer, and professional. Had 7 ground units destroyed with 3 assists. Second place in the team, 32,029 silver lions. Yep, 7 and 3. Number 1 got 8 and 7. He was doing good. Had a good game. Let's save this. All right. Not too bad. Not great, but respectable, I think. So you can see that we were running a silver lion booster, which gave us a little bit more silver lions there. And this rotation here in the garage gives you a better look at this skin that Tiger6 made. It is really nice, one of the better Churchill skins that I have seen. He even simulated the, I'm not sure what the fabric kind of stuff is on the top of the turret or exactly what that was for, but in his little upload there you can see the picture of the original. It actually had that stuff on it. He did a great job on that. I like it. So once again, that link is down in the description if you want to go over and check it out for yourself. But yeah, the Churchill Mk.III at a battle rating of 4.0 is a nice tank. You could see I took quite a pounding there in the turret and was still able to keep the fight up. So let me mention, if I have not reached 5,000 subscribers yet, I'm still conducting the giveaway for the premium M10 Achilles. So look down in the description, there's a link to my Drive for 5 video. I think it says giveaway something now. You probably saw it flash up on your screen as well earlier in the video. So subscribe and enter that giveaway for a chance to win M10 Achilles. If you like this look at the Churchill Mk.III, like it. If you didn't, don't. Subscribe if you would. But as always, thanks for watching. Nerd out.